Hey, thanks for being a part of the conversation. This is Forest Stories. I am the Poet in the Forest, a children's series that I penned out in the 1990s. Now, none of it would be possible if it wasn't for this forest right here in South Charlotte, North Carolina. I talk about it so much that I thought maybe it's time that you get to know what has inspired me for 30 years. Thanks for being a part of the conversation. Welcome back to the forest. Presently watching a red-tailed hawk about 25, maybe 30 feet off the ground up on a branch. We startled him out here on this path in this forest. He was in the midst of having breakfast, and when we came up to him, he was on the ground with his prey beneath his claws. Now he's up in the tree, so we very patiently wait for the hawk to make his move back down to the prey. He absolutely notices me. His bright red tail is stunning, and his look is like, I see you every day, human. You're too big to be my prey, but together we can share this universe. And so as he stands there, and he looks there, look at that, he's in flight. That bright tail. He's now flown probably about maybe 500 feet away from me, but that flight is so smooth. You know, that's one of the things that I had to learn how to deal with while living in this forest for as long as we have. The wildlife and how the wildlife lives. Yes, it hurts my heart to see how they will swoop down and grab a lizard to a squirrel to a rabbit. And you sit there and you have that pain in your soul, but you have to understand that they too must eat. And so learning how to live with the wildlife in this forest, even the turtles with the way that they survive. And I've never killed a copperhead snake or even a black snake. I always allow them to have the space. These are animals that really, the human is basically in the way. And in this forest, my goal has always been to let the wild have their way. And that includes the vines. Now, if I feel that the vines on the trees are starting to choke the life from a tree, then I'll do something about it. I'll thin things out just a bit. Pruning is so important. But being in the presence of the wild, you gotta kind of have a tough heart. And even though emotionally you are connected to every living thing, and you are to respect all living things, you still have to be able to say, way to go, Mr. Hawk. Your flight is beautiful. I hope you enjoy your breakfast. Hey, thanks for being a part of the conversation.